with his school. So his head of year rang me after school on Tuesday, and we arranged a meeting on Wednesday. I told George that he didn't have to share the details of exactly why he didn't want to do the presentation unless he felt comfortable sharing them. I wasn't going to force it out of him. The class teacher who gave him the after-school detention didn't come to the meeting, so it was just me, George, and his head of year. His head of year is a really decent guy, and he has a great relationship with George. His head of year started by saying he was shocked when he learned that George had been given a C3, as it was so unlike him, and he asked what had happened. As I mentioned, George has a great relationship with the head of year, so he began trying to explain. He didn't say, "I had a so-and-so down there." Instead, he said something along the lines of, "Something embarrassing was happening with my body, and I just couldn't stand up when teacher's name called me." The head of year looked slightly puzzled for a brief moment, but then, I think, he realized what George was trying to say and responded with something like, "Oh, no need to explain further. I was a teen once too, I understand." I went on to talk about how they're aware he has a history of bullying, struggles with friends, and how I felt the teacher could have handled the situation differently. The head of year agreed, said he would discuss it with the teacher, and that he would cancel the C3 for George. I thanked him, and he